A dramatic night in Milwaukee. The Bucks' recent 121-111 win over the Knicks was more than just a regular early season game. Oitos +1. In that matchup, the Bucks erased a double-digit halftime deficit. They were down 71-59 and paced an 18-8 run late in the fourth quarter to take control. Brew Hoop +1. Superstars showed up. Giannis Antetokounmpo delivered 37 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists, most of them coming after halftime when the Bucks went on their surge. Oitos +2. CBS Sports +2. Conversely for the Knicks, Karl-Anthony Towns struggled mightily, going just 2 of 12 for 8 points, though he did snag 12 rebounds. His performance stood in sharp contrast to Giannis' dominance. New York Post +1. The Knicks coach Mike Brown publicly lamented the team's viewership from the bench. He said too many Knicks players were standing and watching instead of playing actively. CBS Sports. For Milwaukee, the win wasn't only about the scoreboard. Giannis remarked that the victory carried extra meaning because the Knicks had swept the Bucks in the regular season last year. ESPN.com. So what does it tell us? Milwaukee may be setting a tone. When they are challenged, they have the resilience and star power to turn the tide. For New York, there's talent, but there appear to be growing pains, especially as they adjust to systems, roles, and expectations. The Knicks, expectations versus reality. New York enters the season with palpable hope and perhaps some impatience. Under Coach Mike Brown, expectations are elevated. The Knicks are aiming not just to make the playoffs, but to make noise. CBS Sports +1. That pressure is matched by roster pieces. Brunson, Towns, and others have the capability to sway big games. But as the Bucks game showed, the supporting cast and consistency may still lag. The Knicks' statistic profile is telling. Their offensive output, points per game, is still mid-tier while their defensive numbers are stronger. NBA +1. In the Bucks' loss, New York's offense stalled in the second half. Brown's quote about players standing and watching wasn't just rhetoric. It pointed to a team that might struggle with execution when the tempo or narrative shifts. There are signs of good things. The preseason had some encouraging flashes, for example, from their big men and bench depth, but the win-loss column isn't yet aligned with those flashes. SI +1. In short, the Knicks have potential and hype, but they're also under scrutiny immediately. A few soft spots, offensive consistency, role clarity, bench production could derail their aspirations even before midseason. The Bucks, retooling with purpose. Milwaukee is building a narrative of reassertion. Giannis is back in full gear and seemingly intent on silencing doubts. His comment about the win over the Knicks having extra meaning speaks to a mindset more than just a stat line. ESPN.com. One of the most unique storylines. The Bucks roster includes 3 Antetokounmpo brothers, Giannis, Thanasis, and Alex, marking the first time 3 brothers have appeared on the same NBA team roster. People.com. Despite the win, Milwaukee isn't without worries. There was a report that they could be without 3 players for a game due to injuries, indicating the depth is being tested early. SI. The Bucks stat sheet early in the season is strong. Their team offensive and defensive efficiency, points per game, FG%, etc., indicates they're not just riding Giannis. Their supporting cast and structure look credible. ESPN.com. +1. In essence, Milwaukee looks like a team that understands its identity. They have a foundation built around Giannis and his willingness to do the heavy lifting, plus role players who are stepping up. The challenge is staying healthy and consistent, but for now, they seem primed. Matchup significance and what's next. Looking ahead and zooming out, here are some key takeaways about this specific Knicks versus Bucks relationship and what it might mean for the season. Head-to-head momentum. As noted, the Knicks swept the Bucks last year. A reversal this season, as the October 28th win shows, adds weight to Milwaukee's path. The psychological edge of we beat you when needed matters. Style clash. The Knicks want a more fluid, modern offense under Brown. The Bucks have reverted to old-school resilience plus new-school versatility under Coach Doc Rivers. Milwaukee's ability to adjust mid-game, erasing the halftime deficit, is a telling sign. Injuries and depth. For both clubs, ability to weather the other 45 minutes, when stars fatigue, when bench must fill gaps, will determine who goes further. Towns off night or Milwaukee missing players illustrate that margin is slim. Trade/roster watch. Rumors continue to swirl. For example, the Knicks and conversations about Giannis, though he remains in Milwaukee, and the Bucks keeping their growing brood of talent all feed drama. Bleacher Report. +1. Big game implications. When two teams of this caliber, with aspirations to be in the East upper tier, meet, it's more than a regular season game. These games become measuring sticks for defense, for clutch execution, for coaching. The October 28th game already felt that way. For fans and bettors, as preview and prediction models show, this matchup carries interest beyond just the scoreboard. Odds, prop bets, and same-game parlays are active. Picks-wise. +1. Final thought. The Knicks vs. Bucks rivalry may not carry the historical gravity of some classic NBA matchups, but right now it pulses with relevance. Two teams, each with big goals, each at slightly different stages of readiness. The Bucks look like they are firing on many cylinders, while the Knicks appear to still be finding rhythm in the face of expectations. If I had to pick the key storyline to watch moving forward, can the Knicks translate talent into consistent execution? And for the Bucks, can they maintain their resolve when the opponent comes at them hard and stay healthy enough to capitalize? In the drama of 2025 to 26, this pairing might quietly be one of the most interesting in the East.